Is DivvyHQ really great for your content marketing effort? Into this conversation, we really want to review a DivvyHQ, the content marketing software, and see if this platform slash software can really help you. So I really want to give you a glance into how the whole thing works. So when we talk about DivvyHQ, we're speaking about a system that really prioritizes content planning and workflow. The cool thing here is that the way we analyze DivvyHQ, we look at it as a program slash software that enables you to create engaging content and track it after. So it's not about creating the content, but you also want to track it after. So we have that duality from the get-go. It's really important. And so DivvyHQ intelligently analyzes the incoming stories on social media and easily sorts the info into content maps and heat maps. I want you to remember those two words, content maps and heat maps, because they really constitute the fulcrum of DivvyHQ when we analyze the software. So content maps and heat maps. And the DivvyHQ stores all data in a private encrypted Git repository that is hashed and stored in a secure data bucket. So when we think about DivvyHQ, they were actually launched in September 2011. And they actually do a lot of stuff. They serve digital marketing agencies, and they actually are trying to create a more, let's say, more general project management tool. Okay, and the cool thing here is that we actually love the fact that DivvyHQ, they have a lot of clients, a lot of very prominent clients. And so we'll also love the fact that the tool emphasizes content marketing best practices by giving users unlimited shared content calendars, customizable content types, and easy management of even the most in-depth content marketing campaigns. So when you think about DivvyHQ, we are speaking about a tool that allows you to simplify content marketing. Okay, see, the whole thing is it's very easy to actually get lost in the smorgasbord of content marketing activities, and DivvyHQ does a great job in making sure that the whole thing is simplified for you. Okay, it is simplified, but hey, listen, they are still granular. The tool is really strong in granularity, in details, in comprehensiveness, but again, doing this in a very easy to understand way. So we love the fact that you are actually analyzing everything from your dashboard, from a single dashboard. You're able to see, let's say, a bevy of capabilities and modules that really help you control everything. Remember what I told you, heat maps and content maps. So you're able to control your activity at those two levels. I want to quickly talk about the pros and cons of DivvyHQ. So when you're using DivvyHQ, what kind of positive aspects can you enjoy, and what are the less positive aspects or the negative aspects? Let's just say it. So what are the pros? So you have customizable content calendars. You have collaboration that's very simplified. So from a UX perspective, DivvyHQ is really fantastic. You have personalized support. You have unlimited shared content calendars. Let's talk about that. So when we talk about customizable content calendars, like DivvyHQ actually positioned itself as a content calendar builder that functions similarly to Google Calendar. So if you are used to, if you know a little bit about Google Calendar, you will really be very comfortable and happy with DivvyHQ. Okay, and so in this environment, we're having a very, very, I would say, ideally collaborative environment. So you're able to collaborate. So your teams can actually collaborate really, really easily. We love the fact that Divvy's team of content marketers will work directly with your team to streamline your content strategy. So in terms of personalized support, this is really great. So if you need that, you will love Divvy for that. We also love the fact that you have unlimited shared content calendar. So a big selling point of DivvyHQ is their ability to have multiple contents and editorial calendars, allowing teams the freedom to configure and share content and campaign schedules organization-wide. I want to talk about the cons of choosing DivvyHQ. So obviously there is no, I would say, perfect product, right, or software. So we have the pros, but we also have the cons. So you have a high price point for a large team. So if you are a large team, you really want to, DivvyHQ could actually break the bank, literally. And there is a steep learning curve with the tool, because the tool actually has, the thing is that when you have very sophisticated tools, you have two facets, right? It's really great, but it takes a long time to learn. But once you get it, once you understand it, once your team understands the tool, things can go really, really great. So you have to account for a steep learning curve. you have limited integration. So this is something that Divi has to work on. So DivvyHQ, if you're listening to us, you really want to you want to beef up your integrations, because right now DivvyHQ currently they only integrates with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and WordPress. So they could do better on that front. So when we talk about the features, so when we analyze DivvyHQ, we pay attention to a lot of things. And what we love about DivvyHQ is that they actually score very high on important metrics. When it comes to multi-channel management, when it comes to SEO management, when it comes to social media management, when it comes to campaign management, Divi does really great. DivvyHQ does awesome also when it comes to conversion tracking, engagement tracking, editorial calendar, and publish scheduling. So you are able to control your publications. You are able to know exactly what will happen, and again, across multiple platforms. That's what we love. We love the multiplicity of DivvyHQ here, because you're able to access to multiple platforms, and we also love the fact that DivvyHQ actually enables you to have a strong campaign management practice within the teams, which is really great. Because if you have, let's say, if you have a multiplicity of teams, if you have teams that are scattered across the globe working remotely, the ability to manage your campaign through DivvyHQ is just fantastic. And we love the fact that DivvyHQ has 3 tools. You have regular campaigns, you have event campaigns, and you have content theme campaigns. Remember what I told you about content maps and heat maps. So the ability to have regular campaigns, event campaigns, and content theme campaigns can really help your organization move to the next level. So this trifecta is just fantastic. What will happen here is that your campaign, no matter what it is, whether it is regular, event, or content theme oriented, becomes visible as an event on your DivvyHQ calendar, as well as in your campaign's dashboard. So you can use the campaign dashboard to check the progress of past and current campaigns. Think about it. Think about simplicity here. Fantastic. So when we talk about DivvyHQ's social media management abilities, you are able to integrate social media accounts into the tools in your settings. Okay, very easy in terms of UX and UI. Fantastic. You can choose which team members can publish content to social media. Okay, again, in terms of accountability, this is really great. You are able to provide team members access to administrative tools. You can assign specific types of content to different platforms. So again, from a granularity perspective, from a task allocation perspective, DivvyHQ does a great job. It allows you to assign specific content tabs to different platforms, so you are able to score high on. You are able to specify. I would say you can target the platform you want to really shine on, and you can shine on on that platform. Let's talk about DivvyHQ's editorial calendar. So the thing is that when you think about DivvyHQ calendar, the interface looks a lot like Google and Outlook calendar. So nothing really complicated here, nothing different. Okay, it's a very easy. It's like a drag and drop. You are able to it's a task drag and drop builder. You are able to associate workflows or deadlines to specific tasks. And what will happen here is that DivvyHQ automatically recalculates due dates and project timelines to accommodate new schedules as you shift deadlines, which is really great. Again, going back to what I said, when you have multiple teams working on a single deadline, the ability to have the ability to customize the project deadline and the ability to actually shift it simultaneously is really cool. And DivvyHQ allows you to do that. Okay, and so you have the ability, like for instance, you have unlimited calendars, so you are able to create custom calendars for all of your teams and projects. So this is really good. In terms of DivvyHQ's analytics and performance tracking, this is really good. Also, they could do better though, because we were a little disappointed because the tool didn't go as far as we wanted, but it is great. Okay, the analytics tool is a customizable dashboard that connects all of your marketing data into one platform. We would have wanted more in terms of reporting, in terms of analytics, and in our view, we were a little we were a little disappointed. But DivvyHQ, if you are listening to us, you really want to beef up your analytics and performance tracking tool and capability. You can actually do a lot more. And what you want to do is you want to actually I want to say, you want to highlight the SEO part of it, and you want to link the SEO to the performance internally. Okay, so basically you are linking the external performance to the internal performance, so you can actually beef up your ROI. So you can actually help the clients beef up his or her ROI. And so you through DivvyHQ, you can actually link up to sites such as platforms such as Google Analytics and AdWords. You can actually link up to Moz, Salesforce, and Marketo. So basically, you have great SEO tools, great SEO platforms. Fantastic. So you can manage any content type in DivvyHQ. That's the bottom line. Talking about one thing we love about DivvyHQ is that not only when it comes to a content marketing perspective, you are able to they have something called a personal parking lot of ideas. In other words, you are able to have checklists, okay, to-do lists, whatever. So, but the thing is, it's not just a simple to-do list, because DivvyHQ allows you to have not just you, but also your team, to have a repository to house and label content ideas until you are ready to implement them. So, sometimes you go to a 3 o'clock meeting, you have a very wonderful brainstorming session, and people have great ideas, right? So where do you house those ideas? In their inboxes, on a piece of paper? No, you need to have a granular and methodical way to actually attract those ideas, because those ideas could be the next booster for your brand, could be the source of your next viral video on YouTube or on Instagram. So the parking lot feature on DivvyHQ allows you to actually house those wonderful ideas. And DivvyHQ also does have a review and approval workflow that we really love. Also, we love it for 3 reasons. We love the fact that it is simple. We love the fact that it really introduces accountability into the workflow. And we also love the fact that it allows you to change things as you go along. Okay, like it's not really rigid, it's not strict, it's not really stringent. So we love that flexibility. This is really great, because see, if you are working in a content marketing environment where things are changing all the time, deadlines are shifting, and or you have new ideas about content marketing, you have agencies getting involved, you have marketers getting involved, you have salespeople getting involved, you have brand specialists getting involved. You have a lot of folks who are getting involved, and all those stakeholders have an important, I would say, ideas to voice, and you have to listen to them. And so you are able, through DivvyHQ, to access a review and approval workflow that is very easy to use. So you are able to you can actually have the default workflow, or you can create a custom workflow. Okay, so you were able to, let's say, create specific tasks and subtasks for different campaigns. You can review and approve a batch of items quickly. So this is really great. So we love that flexibility a lot. Let's quickly talk about the cost here. So when you think about DivvyHQ, actually you have to think about a trifecta in terms of pricing plans. So you have 3 plans here. You have the light plans, you have the pro plan, and you have the enterprise plan. Now, so depending on the needs of your organization, depending on the size of your teams, depending on the complexity of your content marketing strategy, you will either go for the light plan, pro plan, or enterprise plan. We actually, based on our research, the juice, like the pleasure from using DivvyHQ, really comes when you have the pro plan. The light plan is cool, but as the name indicates, it's for light. It's like really for I would say small organizations. It is ideal for planning and collaboration among small content teams. It includes basic functionality like content schedule and content production streamlining. So this is kind of cool. If your needs are limited to that, I would say, to that ecosystem of I would say objectives, then yeah, go with the light plan. But really, the juice is on the pro plan. Now, the pro plan will cost you about $105 to $120 per user per month. So this is actually great if you have multiple teams creating content, and it allows organizations to create custom workflows and direct publish schedules. So this is kind of cool. And the pro plan also includes WordPress integration. So if you're interested in having I would say a WordPress CMS, then you really would love to have the Pro plan. What we love about the DivvyHQ is that they were very generous to, and they made sure that all of their plans include unlimited content calendars, a content repository, an idea storage section, and a project management tool. Okay, the idea storage section is what I was talking to you earlier when I said the parking lot. So this is kind of cool. And one thing I also want to say here is that you need to really see whether or not the thing is that what we love about DivvyHQ is that don't actually sweat it. Okay, if you think the Pro plan is too big for you, start with the Lite plan. Because the cool thing about DivvyHQ is that you can actually scale. You can scale with them. The software is actually built in such a way that you can scale. You can scale very easily with it. And so if your organization is growing, if your teams, if you're hiring more marketers, more content marketing team members, you are able to actually like DivvyHQ as a software tool will actually adapt to your growing needs. So this is really cool. So here is a verdict here. Should your team use DivvyHQ? So basically what I've told you here is that when you analyze DivvyHQ, you want to analyze the granularity, of course. You want to analyze the ability to do things automatically, of course. You want to also analyze the ability to centralize and coordinate tasks. So based on our review, yes, DivvyHQ, we would really recommend DivvyHQ. Now the thing is, should your team use it? Well, DivvyHQ actually provides content teams a way to prioritize their content ideas and plan how actually to execute them. So the tool is excellent for big picture thinkers and teams. Okay, so if your team is a big picture thinker or is made up of big picture thinkers, then you will love DivvyHQ. Again, going back to what I said about the granularity, right? The coordination. So those are really important. And if your team, let's say, likes to plan campaigns far in advance, that really will like DivvyHQ will do a great job, because when it comes to calendar content management, DivvyHQ does a great job in terms of centralizing things, in terms of also coordinating tasks among multiple teams. Okay, and it doesn't matter whether the team can meet physically or like remotely. It doesn't really matter. I mean, in this post-COVID era, you are able to have tools such as DivvyHQ, Asana, and other players in the industry. They are giving you the capabilities to giving your team the capabilities to do a lot of things. So bottom line here is that if let's say your organization has a straightforward content strategy and a content team that needs a bit more organization and more streamlined processes, then DivvyHQ could be your solution. Okay, because think about it, as a content marketer, you need a way to track campaigns, manage editorial calendars, and everything else that goes into your content marketing strategy, right? So we love the fact that DivvyHQ does a great job in making it easy to collaborate across teams. So UX is really high. And we also love the fact that DivvyHQ creates effective workflows and a way to track future ideas. Remember the parking lot mention that I did early. So what stood out when we were analyzing DivvyHQ was the ability to access unlimited editorial calendars and the ability to limit certain campaigns to specific content. So again, the liberty here, the operation, obviously the editorial autonomy is really cool here, because you are able to divvy up stuff. You're able to divvy up campaigns. You're able to divvy up, obviously, teams. You're able to divvy up work streams. And this is really cool, especially if your team is working on multiple campaigns, multiple projects on multiple social media. You want to be able to have that, I would say, granularity capability. So you are able to control things and not really post something that is inappropriate, like on a specific platform, right? Because you don't want, for instance, your TikTok audience to see a post that you would have loved to announce on LinkedIn, for example. Okay, so this is the kind of I would say delta, the kind of analytical data or intellectual data or content marketing delta that we want to avoid, and DivvyHQ does a great job at helping you avoid that.